that they picked up. A lot of people are just throwing the whole bedroom sets out, mattresses, dressers, you name it. It's hitting the streets. For hazardous waste, they reported for January 48, and evidence collected for January was 13. So a great increase. They're collecting the evidence now. And our community service project grantees are on schedule due to the rain. There were delays as far as cleaning those sites because of safety hazards. The hillside, the water just really saturated some of the hillsides at Wildcat Creek. But everything is on schedule, and that's all I have to report. Wait, I'm sorry.
Good.
Is it okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come back at the end.
Jason is not here. Ms. Brogo. Martha's not on today. Nope, she's not. And I guess it goes to me. So I normally do patrols during the week, driving through North Richmond, just addressing any kind of trash that I see that maybe Republic Sanitary Services may have missed or didn't see. So I kind of go after they do their patrol, and I'll go after to kind of see what I see, and I'll write all that stuff down, give it to Janine. Janine puts it into the system for them to address the next morning. So last month I found 71 infractions that I've seen throughout the month. 7 look like dump sites, other was like onesie twosie kind of stuff, loose trash in the street, that kind of thing. Loose trash in the street, that kind of thing. And Republic Services has been doing an excellent job just addressing the streets of North Richmond as far as picking up trash, dump sites. Some of the sites have been sitting there for like a week or 2 or even longer. Some of you guys may have noticed as you drive the streets. And I talked to Republic Services about it. One of their reasoning behind some of that trash being there longer than what it needs to be is that they're under strict orders to not touch any trash that are close to any vehicles. So if there's a car parked on the street and there's a couch and rugs and other things cut up right there next to the car, they're under orders not to touch it, to not, to risk, damaging the car that's sitting next to the trash. So if anyone comes and complains and say, hey, this trash has been there for over a month, it's because they're not able to get to it due to the, the car or vehicles that are sitting around that trash. And Republic Services don't want them touching that trash due to, not wanting to pay out damage if anything's done to the vehicle that's sitting there. That was good for me to learn because I had to ask, because I know some of the trash that I see is sitting there for, days or sometimes weeks. So, I have to ask to see just what, why they haven't addressed the issue. And I understand what the situation is. So I may have to get the deputy involved just to see if we can get them to move their cars for a couple of days from that particular area or areas that I've seen, in order for them to be able to get the trash that's been sitting there for at least about a month or so. And the bad thing is when it's trash sitting there for a month, it normally starts to get bigger. So that's what we're trying to avoid. This month, tires accounted for about 30% of all trash collected. We found a ton of trash, mostly through Wildcat Creek. That's where a lot of trash has been showing up at. A lot of tires have been showing up at. And we're trying to address that issue. Myself and Jose have walked it a couple weeks ago. Talked to some of the guys from SOS who were pulling out some of the trash from Wildcat Creek, and had them just set the tires to the side, and we had a company go and pick up those tires. So normally when we're out there, we'll try to see what's going on, see what kind of the activity is out there. But our side of the creek right now, because it's filling up with water, it's kind of tough to get to everything. So once the water kind of dissipates, we'll be able to get that area more cleaned up and have some of the grantees out there to help with that cleanup. Besides that, some of the things that I'm working on right now. We have Earth Day Festival coming up, which will be, April 19th this year. It will be held at Shields Reed Park. And we'll run it a little bit longer. Normally we did it from 9 to 12, but the activities or the cleanup normally take from 9 to 11. So we expanded the, festival piece. So we're gonna run it from 10 to 2:30, and then cleanup will happen at 2:30 to 3 o'clock, however long it takes us to clean up. But, that will be April 19th, 2025. Actual Earth Day is April 22nd, which is a Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So we'll be running it on before actual Earth Day on April 19th. Another thing that we're working on a beautification project, banner program. I'm getting the numbers and I got to present it to, Contra Costa County, in May. So I'm getting all that information put together. Some of the board members want to do a beautification project out here in, North Richmond, which, consists of banners being hung, throughout Fred Jackson Way. So, I'll be presenting that at the MAC board meeting a little bit to the residents, and then I'll be presenting it again at the meeting in May with the, Contra Costa board. What else do I have? Community Awareness Day, something that we do here at CHTC. It's June 4th, our tentative date that we have so far. So I'll update you, monthly on what's going on that, but that'll be June 4th. We're planning, activity right now. We're not for sure exactly where we want to hold the, activity at. But as I get more information, I will let the group know. And we would love to have, some of your groups participate, in that event also. And then the other thing is the first Release Spears cleanup this year will be May 31st, 2025. So I look forward to, hopefully we'll have the tires collection, by, the county again this year. And if we do that, I think that'll help with some of the, issues that we're having with the tires. But, yeah, the Willie Spears cleanup will be May 31st, 2025. And if it changes, I will let you know, but that normally will come from, hold on real fast. What happened? Yep. So, yeah, so that'd be a great cleanup for the community. I've been having a lot of residents ask me about the next cleanup. It's a great time for them to kind of clear their, homes from household items that they've been trying to get rid of instead of dumping them on the street. That gives them an outlet to, use our 6 sites throughout North Richmond to dump some household trash. And, so we look forward to that event coming up. And I think that's all I have to report right now. All right. Real quick before, anybody else make announcements, is there any other community-based projects that are going on that, that any of you guys are doing that you want to speak about?
I am not sure if Amari wants to share just a little briefly. I don't know if it's applicable to share about our ribbon cutting on the 8th. Would this be actually that's not applicable here because that's not North Richmond. Never mind, you guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, all right, all right. Anybody else want to share any community-based projects they may have going on?
Yes, I would like to share that on March the 20th from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock at 515 Silver Avenue, we will be holding the American Red Cross Blood Drive. You can go to americanredcross.org to select and schedule a time. I'm at 25%, so if you guys could get the word out, and I'll actually send the flyer to all of you if that's okay. And if you could just go and register, or you can give me a call at 510-255-9203 to register. And this is for to help combat sickle cell anemia. So it would be wonderful if you guys help support this event. That's all I have. Thank you.
Also, here at the Community Resource Center, Annette's not here right now, but, she is planning to have a job fair here, at the Resource Center. I can't remember the dates. So I'll make sure that she announces it and get it out there. But she's planning to have a job fair, coming up, I think in the next month. Leave the next month. But as far as her numbers go, she, let's see, what's her totals for the month? She helps a lot of people here in this, in the Resource Center. She had a total of 169 people attend, come in to either for meetings, for help, for housing, for jobs. So she's doing a great job, continues to do a great job to be, to make this place a pillar in North Richmond, a place where people can come and get the help that they need as far as whatever they need assistance with. So I know she helps a variety of people and also holds a variety of meetings here, different groups hold meetings here. This is a great place to use because it's central right on Fred Jackson Way. So definitely, if you guys ever need this place, please give her a call. Help you guys out. You guys are understanding. So this place is always available. All right, let's go to Eleanor. Do you have anything that you want to report on, Eleanor? Are you there? We'll come back to Eleanor. Gloria, do you have anything that you want to report on?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Mari, you got anything you want to report? Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, I'll just mention, yeah, I'm just doing some, I'm actually doing some tours in the neighborhood. So it's called the Urban Nature Loop. I don't know, y'all might have seen those like little QR stickers. There's like one on Fred Jackson, one by Shields Reed, Verde. And they're just like, it's just like a tour to just like give folks information about community resources, show them a little bit of the history of the area as well. So I'm gonna be like taking probably like a group of like 40 interns from different high schools, like Richmond High School, folks in Pinole even, and Berkeley, I think on the 16th, so next Saturday. Um, and this is just a tour that we're trying to kind of, we're trying to show people what's going on in the area, but also, always wanting to get more feedback from folks on ways to improve the information on the tour. So if y'all know of any groups that will be interested in this tour, that would be awesome. I mean, I reached out to CHTC. We have some info in one of the stops about the community resources that they provide. So yeah. Yeah.
That's next Saturday. That's next Saturday.
Yeah. The one with the it's yeah, interns from this. They're called the Earth Team. Yeah.
Is that the walkable path out here in North Richmond, or is that a different path?
Yeah, it's the walkable one. Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
Wow.
Good. Natalie, you have anything you want to report?
The WILD program will be meeting this Saturday. So again, just a reminder for folks who are not familiar with it. Excuse me. The WILD program is the Wildcat Watershed Innovation, Leadership, and Development Program ran by the Watershed Project. We have 20 community members from North Richmond, San Pablo. I even have a couple folks from Martinez and where's one more? Hercules. And folks who are all vested in North Richmond and the Wildcat Creek watershed and its future. And so we have been running a program since October of 2024 where we meet once a month and we build our shared understanding of the watershed and the hardships it faces with the hopes of contributing to the future action planning that is moving forward for Wildcat. And so we'll be meeting again this Saturday, and we'll be touring actually the Richmond Greenway. We'll be starting our workshop this time around at Unity Park, taking a tour of all the wonderful things that the city offers, and of course, partner organizations offer along the Greenway. I'm really, really excited to get folks out there to see some of the projects that we've been able to develop over time. And then we'll make our way back over to the Senior Center with the wonderful Janine. And so Janine, I will give you a call right after this meeting, but we'll be meeting at the Senior Center just after that, and we'll actually start getting our participants geared for Earth Day. The goal is to have our wild participants, if not facilitating something themselves, supporting the event. So it'll be really, really fun. You guys will be able to, or whoever attends Earth Day will be able to meet some of the wild participants. Some of you know a lot of them already. Cynthia Jordan, for example, is one of the members of the program, along with a couple other names that we're all pretty familiar with. But nonetheless, we'll be meeting this Saturday. Super, super excited. And that's really the biggest thing on my side. Again, Amari is hosting the wonderful Urban Nature Loop tour. If anyone is interested in receiving a tour for yourself or your organization, please feel free to reach out to us because we'd love to host something for you as well if you're unable to make it to this Saturday.
Awesome, awesome. Question for you. You guys meet monthly or weekly?
Yes, sir. We meet monthly on the second Saturday of each month from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
If you could send me that information, that's something that I can add to the North Richmond Green newsletter.
Okay, wonderful. I'd be happy to.
If people want to participate, they can come out and participate on the weekends. I know a lot of people are off that day, so that would be a great thing to have some of the community members get involved too.
Yeah, do you mean Earth Day or the program as a whole?
Your Wildcat watershed, the meeting that you have, yeah.
Definitely. So we have about, I want to say 2 spaces available right now because we actually provide stipends and lunch for the folks who participate in the program. We do
Okay.
have limited capacity for each year. Starting again, of course, in October, we'll have a whole new cohort. I'm sure some folks will want to extend their participation, but we'll be able to open it up to the public as a whole a little closer to fall. But I do technically have a couple spaces for anyone who's interested. So yes, we can definitely include something in the newsletter, or alternatively, if folks have someone in mind that they think would really benefit from participating in the program or be really interested, I would love to connect with them. It's been a really, really wonderful. We literally share what happened in December. In the December meeting, while we were waiting for lunch to arrive, folks just got onto the piano at the senior center. We were singing Christmas carols. Folks bring their kids, their grandkids, their nephews, nieces. So it's very, very community oriented. And it's really nice to just spend time in community with folks who are interested in learning about their local watershed. And more than that, not just learning about it, these guys are super, super eager to get started, to get their boots on the ground, to get their hands dirty. So this meeting, aside from planning, aside from visiting the Greenway, like I said, we'll be talking about Earth Day. So we're going to be assigning kind of roles to folks, kind of chatting a little more about what their interests are. Some folks are interested in doing restoration work and they really just want to work with plants, not so much with people. Other folks want to chat people up and table a festival. Other folks would like to help with some of the other activities that we have planned for Earth Day. For example, we'll be doing a storybook reading of Kiana and the Cree. We'll actually be doing a couple of them because the book is in English and Spanish. And so if folks are interested in, for example, doing some of those readings, oh, I would love that. I would love folks who feel empowered, comfortable enough to facilitate an activity during Earth Day. Wow, that would be really exciting because that's the whole point of the program, to get folks to feel empowered to do things like this and more. So yeah.
Sweet, awesome, great. Eleanor,
Yeah,
you
I'm
you have
ready.
anything you want to report?
I was pushing the wrong button. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So far, well, what we did for a couple of years, we've partnered with the resource center with the toys, and this year I think we had about 200 and something. I wasn't too pleased with the toys this year, but it was about 200 toys that we gave over to Janine over at the resource center. And for our site work that we do in North Richmond, we finished one and we're working on another one. We need to send, I don't think we sent the pictures over yet, but we have another site that we're trying to complete. So I think we may have maybe 2 or 3 left, but that's so far what we've done. Back in your hand.
Thank you. So for those that don't know, Eleanor is one of our grantees. She worked with Janine. And she and her team works on different areas throughout North Richmond that have been dumped on or illegally dumped on. And they will go and clean up those areas. So, you know, people ask what we're doing to help, you know, address some of the issues in North Richmond. You know, as we're all here, we're all doing different things. But the more that we know about what each other do out here in North Richmond, we can explain that to the residents to let them know that there are people addressing the issues that they see on a daily basis, that we're doing our best to try to, you know, keep North Richmond clean, make it a beautiful place to live, but, you know, in a beautiful place to work at also. So, yeah, anything you want to say about that?
Ms. Eleanor, I will give you a call after the meeting regarding what we've been working on for the last week. And thank you, want to thank you publicly for continuing to support the toy giveaway at the senior center. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Janine. We appreciate everything that you do for us.
Thank you.
Cheryl, you have anything you want to report?
Not much of an update, but more of just like our restoration team is still continuing, you know, their efforts at Wildcat, clearing out some invasives and doing some more planting. We're just mainly focused on working alongside everyone for Earth Day at the moment. Yeah, pretty much it.
Question for you. When you guys are over there doing your restoration work, what kind of work do you guys, I mean, what kind of plants are you planting and stuff like that?
Yeah, so the team actually grows the plants that we are replanting and in like these sites that we're clearing up. So we're doing a lot of mainly focused on like California natives. We'll do a bunch of like mugwort, yarrow, other things like bee plants. It's just a very big variety, and it's kind of what we have in our nursery at the moment. But yeah, we grow most of the stuff that we do. So we're mainly focused on like natives.
Awesome, good. And Aaron, if you want to introduce yourself to everybody and just if you have any announcements that's going on at Shields Reed.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Erin, and I'm the Shields Reed Community Center coordinator. And what can I tell you? That we are ready for Earth Day event. Unfortunately, you know, half of the park is not gonna be ready until this summer, but I know it's not gonna be affected by you know, by our
The construction.
event. Yeah, so we're gonna be fine. If you guys decide to do it here at the end, I don't know where you guys have decided, but
That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Michelle, you want to report?
Hi, so the watershed program does in coordination with the watershed project and Urban Tilt, and so we're just thinking about Earth Day. We also have online, we do a Streets to Creeks, where we're trying to get people aware of the fact that anything that goes into the street ends up in our creeks. And there may be some opportunities to partner with you. Some of it is ads, but there's there's some page that has a lot of information on certain practices. We also could work with you. There's some little booklets for kids that we could work with you on, maybe seeing what you would like. And then if kids finish booklets, there's some patches and stickers that go with them. We also could do like a big storm drain stencil at some point, if that would be something that would be nice in the middle of North Richmond and the community. We can help you coordinate something like that. And there's different swag, different information, so we could coordinate with you as appropriate.
Awesome. I'm supposed to do a reading. I'm connecting with Martha at Verde. And I'm supposed to this month do a reading for the kids sometime this month during Black History Month. I would love to have those books, maybe partner with Martha on getting the kids involved in that piece.
Okay.
It's called Streets to Creek.
Streets to Creeks.
That's a good name. I like that. I like that. Okay. So yeah, maybe we can connect on that. Definitely. Absolutely. All right. Anybody else have anything pertinent that they want to announce or get out? Oh, I didn't say you. You have anything you want to talk about? Oh, all right. Perfect. All right. So, thanks. I want to thank everybody for joining the meeting.
Sorry, I have one quick one. So sorry about that. So something that is coming up on the horizon for the watershed project next month actually is, let me read from the email because I'm so sorry. I only was put onto this morning, but on Saturday, March 15th, Zip Code East Bay's 7th annual community charity race will be held. And so all the funds raised during that race will actually benefit the watershed project this year. And so for anyone who's interested in participating in the race or help fundraise for it, I'm more than happy to share a little more information via email. But just be aware that is something coming up for us, March 15th in Kensington.
Awesome, awesome. Can you send me that information? That would be great.
Yes, I'd be happy to. All right, thank you
Anybody
all.
else? Anybody else got anything? All right, I want to just thank everybody for coming. Great information. We got a lot of projects coming up at this, first 6 months of the year. And like I said, I think we all should just work together to get this stuff done and make it an exciting events for the North Richmond residents. And I think mainly our success depends on how many residents we can get involved in what we're doing. This is, a lot of us may not live in North Richmond. So the more residents we can get from North Richmond to participate in North Richmond Green and other activities we got going on, I think our program will become more successful in the future, because you have people kind of policing their own what's the word I'm looking for? Community. So let's continue to just work hard. Everybody's doing great work out there. Let's continue to just do what we do and try to get, like I said, try to get our residents involved. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.